remain standing for the Star-Spangled Banner. Please remain standing for the Star-Spangled Banner, performed by Big Sky High School's band, directed by Mr. Jesse Docknell.
Good morning, class of 2019, friends and families. I'm Eloise Mitchell.
And I'm Andrew Gardner.
And we're your co-student body presidents.
I just wanted to start by thanking everyone for being here.
Not so much to the students, because you kind of have to be, but to the parents and teachers who have helped us get here.
You have been our #1 supporters throughout these last 4 years.
I wanted to tell a little story about one of my greatest supporters, my dad. When I was 6 years old, my family and I biked the High off the trail. The trail is a total of 15 miles, and I just got a bike without training wheels. In the beginning, it was fun. I hopped on my bike with bright eyes, enthusiasm, and my SpongeBob SquarePants backpack. I was in wonder of all that was around me, a wonder one can only experience in the presence of something new. Slowly, over time, I was exhausted. Around mile 14, barely 1 mile from the end, I quit. I stopped in the middle of the road and cried. My dad stopped behind me to see what was wrong. I told him I couldn't do it. I couldn't make it to the end. To this day, I can never forget what he said to me. My dad patted me on the shoulder and said, "Turn your gear up 1 notch higher and keep going." And then he took off in front of me.
Eloise's story about riding her bike made me think of my brothers, Jake and Sam. Not too long ago, when my youngest brother, Sam, was learning to ride his bike, my older brother, Jake, took the liberty of teaching him a valuable lesson about obstacles. He told Sam that he would need to be prepared for obstacles that would inevitably arise while riding his bike. Then Jake, in true Jake fashion, proceeded to huck a basketball at him and throw it as hard as he can, resulting in Sam falling off the bike. One day Sam might be grateful for that lesson, but I'm pretty sure that day isn't going to be any time in the near future.
Whether you are riding your bike, going to high school, or heading off into the real world, you are going to face challenges.
But if you do happen to struggle, luckily you'll make some good memories along the way too.
High school is full of all of our own memories.
Whether it's through sports, area, drama, or academics, we have all pushed ourselves to succeed.
We have made friends and experienced high school in all its glory. But now it is time for change. And no matter where we go, we will hold on to the memories we have made.
No matter if high school was constantly difficult or is the best 4 years of your life, we all will take what we have learned and experienced and use it in our future endeavors. When times get tough in our daily lives, the ability to struggle and get past obstacles is a learning experience that we all need. High school had some tough times, but those experiences are what brought you here today.
As we leave the nest and venture into greater things, I hope we will all keep learning from our obstacles and remember the ones we've already faced here in high school. Because no matter how far we go, we'll always have Missoula.
We'll always be Big Sky Class of 2019.
And we'll always be Eagles.
Welcome to the 2019 commencement ceremonies for Big Sky High School. My name is Jennifer Courtney, and I'm lucky enough to be the principal of these students. I want to thank Andrew and Eloise for opening the ceremony this afternoon. Your sincere words demonstrate the inspiration and compassion that echoes through the class of 2019. I'd like to take a moment to introduce those behind me on the stage. Please hold your applause until I am finished. Please welcome Karen Allen, Executive Regional Director, Missoula County Public Schools trustees Diane Lorenzen, Michael Smith, Marcia Holland, Ann Wake, Vicki McDonald, and Willina Oldperson. Please welcome Assistant Principals Cameron Johnson and Matt Clausen. Welcome Sabrina Bede, Dean of Students, Melina Helmer, our 2019 commencement speaker, and Superintendent of Missoula County Public Schools, Mark Thane. We are here today to celebrate the perseverance and successes of the class of 2019. You've been a positive and very passionate class of extraordinarily hardworking and successful young adults. You've had an incredible impact on this school and our community, and we truly appreciate all that you have done for yourselves, our school, and our community. We have noticed the dedication during your time at Big Sky High School, and you have the appreciation and respect of everyone here who knows how hard you have worked to earn a seat at this ceremony today. I'd like to take a moment to celebrate a few of those successes. Would our International Baccalaureate Diploma candidates please stand? Would our students wearing the gold honor cord for academic honors please stand? Would our students wearing the blue and white honor cords for National Honor Society please stand? Would our students wearing the yellow stole for the Health Science Academy please stand? Would those students who plan to enter the workforce upon graduation please stand? Would those students entering the armed forces please stand? And would those attending a post-secondary institution please stand? These successes and opportunities wouldn't be possible without the support of the Big Sky families, friends, and communities. Please give yourselves a round of applause. Finally, to our staff, teachers, paraeducators, custodians, kitchen staff, office staff, and especially your counselor, Vanessa Gibson. It is best said by Annie Sullivan Macy, the famous companion and teacher of Helen Keller. People seldom see the halting and painful steps by which the most insignificant successes is achieved. The wavering support of Big Sky staff is appreciated in even the smallest achievements by our students. I'd like to take a moment to introduce today's speaker. Melina Helmer has been involved with Big Sky High School for over 16 years. She started with her 300 level and student teaching experiences at Big Sky, then volunteered to run a study hall while she coached speech and debate. Melina was then hired as a classroom teacher and hasn't looked back. She is the Model United Nations and National Honor Society advisor, co-department lead of the English department, senior project coordinator, and one-time prom advisor. She likes to say that she has the least inspiring story. She wanted to be an English teacher. She became an English teacher. She loves words and has a completely unhealthy and out-of-control stationery supply and pen addiction, and often you'll find her in the winter months with vast quantities of hot tea. She loves her job and she loves her school. Please welcome Melina Helmer.
You guys look good. You feel good? All right. There we go. Okay. So I wanted to start off by saying that when I was asked to be the speaker, I was actually pretty nervous because, as Jennifer already said, I really don't have a very inspiring story. And I'm not nervous to be up here speaking. It's literally my only superpower. I can't throw. I can't catch. I can't sing. I can't draw. I'm starting to learn to cook. So this is all I've got. But I don't have a very exciting story. So I think that I wanted to talk to you today about something that you're all already been doing and will continue to do. From the first day of kindergarten, I wanted to be a teacher. And I grew up and went to college and became a teacher. I realized that maybe that's okay to have an uninspiring story. Because I don't know about you, but are there any of you out there that when you keep hearing things like, you can do and be anything, the world is yours, go, put your mark on it, reach for the stars, or we can't wait to see what great things you accomplish, you're kind of sitting there like, crap. I'm boring. I'm not exciting. What if I don't do anything amazing? Well, that's okay. Because the real story is not whether you do something amazing and incredible or totally normal. The real story is that you have conviction for whatever choice you make. You need to feel comfortable with it. You need to feel 100% that in that moment, I made the best decision I could, and I feel good about it. And that seems like such a simple thing, to make a choice and to feel good about it. And there's a lot of cliches about choices and considering the paralyzing indecision I see cross my students' face when I say, you can write about anything. They're like, or, you know, what color pen to write in. Choices can be hard. And the big ones, even more so. All decisions are about weighing consequences. And it's the weight of those consequences that always trip us up, isn't it? Who will we disappoint? Who will we anger? Who will we make happy? Is it worth any cost we might have to pay or any benefit we may gain? Let's also not forget that entire group of well-meaning or not people in our lives that have opinions about the decisions we make, parents. And lastly, the other little fun thing thrown into mix about decisions is the terrifying unknown of what if I make the wrong choice? What if it's all a big mistake? Well, as I said, the decision to be an English teacher for me happened pretty early. And there are some trying times, like when students ask me if we're doing anything important in class today. That's my favorite. Or when they start to talk about how the 80s and the 90s were a really long time ago. And were there even TVs back then? Yes, we had TVs in the 80s. So I roll my eyes and I practice deep breaths, but I never regret that these are the realities of the decision I made years ago. And as a side note, whole swaths of people in the 80s made truly atrocious hairstyle and fashion choices, and they survived in the later decades as respected individuals. So that should ease any angst about making the wrong decision. But the reality is that consequences matter, and there's no way to predict them completely. We can assume what will happen. Sometimes we can greatly inflate the impact, and sometimes we're dead on. Sometimes there's no clear way forward because both options or possibilities have equal weight of peril or merit. And this is the greatest trap of all, indecision, when you freeze and you don't do anything. The fear of making the wrong decision compared to the agony and corrosive anxiety of making no decision at all. And I want to tell you a quick story about how I learned this lesson in high school from a friend of mine who did one of the most courageous things I think I'd ever seen from a high school guy. My friend had wrestled since he was a little kid. All of his family had wrestled. It was in his blood. It was a big part of the family. And he wrestled in middle school, and he started wrestling in high school. But in sophomore year, he shot up about 6 inches and didn't get any weight with it, so bean poles were envious of him. And he trained, and he trained, and he trained, and he killed himself in practice, and he didn't win a single match. Not in practice, not in meets. He lost everything. He never had any good moves. He was yelled at by his coaches, he was ridiculed by his team, and it was pretty much the worst experience of his life up to that date. He wanted to quit, but we lived in a very small town that lives and breathes on athletics, and quitting was going to be its own issue. So the consequences of staying on the team were misery and suffering, and the consequences of quitting, even though a lot of people told him he should, also meant dealing with what everyone would say and think about him, and they were not going to be kind. Everyone had an opinion of what he should do. He knew what the consequences were for both sides, and he just kept putting it off, and he was miserable. But I remember vividly the tournament where he finally made the decision to quit. He lost yet another public and brutal match, and as he left the mat, not a single teammate spoke to him or coach even looked at him. So he stood up and went to the locker room and showered, and when he came back, he sat with his family. He had 2 little sisters who silently made space for him on the bench, and he asked his sister, Nikki, if she had a comb because her hair was a mess. So there's my friend who just lost a public, humiliating match, sitting there combing and braiding his little sister's hair, and he never wrestled again. And I think that took a lot of guts to say, this is not right for me, no one is winning here, and I'm going to make the decision to end it. And it took a lot of courage. And he never looked back, and he had to deal with a lot of fallout. He got called a lot of names, people were cruel, but he just ignored them and moved on. He had weighed the consequences and decided he didn't want to be held hostage anymore by what-ifs and everyone else's opinions. He had the strength to be really honest with himself, and he made the best decision for him. And he had the conviction that it was the right decision. So when people were offered to him about it, and they were, like I said, he moved on. He was going to make decisions for what he wanted out of his life. They called him a quitter and a lot worse, but he ended up becoming a commercial airline pilot, which is not easy. And he's a dad, and he's a huge part of his community, and his life is full and wonderful. So the lesson I took away is that no matter the consequences or the positive results, the conviction that you have made the best decision you can will carry you through. And you might not be unscathed, but you'll be a little less bruised. And I wish I could promise you that every decision you make with conviction will turn out all right. It won't. But you learn from those. Like the time I was absolutely convinced as a toddler that if I sat on the eggs from the refrigerator, they'd turn into chickens. Did not go well. So the more thoughtful decisions you make, you get better at seeking out guidance that's helpful, turning out all the noise, and focusing on what matters to you at your very core. So do not let indecision cripple you. Don't avoid when you can't decide. Be honest with yourself. Feel good about what you decide, even if it doesn't shake out as you wanted from your mistakes. Accept responsibility for them and try again, always. You may not be able to control what happens to you or around you, but you can absolutely control how you respond. Certainty is nowhere in the definition of the word conviction, but belief is. So be honest, seek wisdom and fairness, and try. And remember that the world you inhabit is in large part the one you create. Speaking of worlds, my world is very good, and I have very few regrets. What poor decisions I have made I look at frequently as a reminder of what not to do. 7th grade volleyball camp comes to mind. Although my decision to become an English teacher was initially based on how much I enjoyed school and realizing that the teacher was in control of all the crayons, as I got older I had to keep recommitting to that decision. In high school I wanted to be an English teacher because I just liked learning things, and I wanted other people to like learning things. I still feel that way. But 14 or so years into education, here's where my convictions stand. I will never be okay with ham as a verb. As in to go ham on something? No, I do not approve. Dank and yeet can also go away. Pens will always be better than pencils. Always. My students pronouncing diplodocus as diplodocus might be the highlight of my career. I am generally pro-Oxford comma and always pro-Chicago Bears. Go Bears. I will never have a single favorite book, so stop asking me. It makes me feel unfaithful to all the other books. My colleagues are freaking awesome, and they make my school an incredible place to work, especially my English peeps. And to my students and to all students, you are funny and frustrating and often late to class and a little sleepy, but you're amazing and resilient and kind and smart and surprising. And you breathe life into my job every day. You, class of 2019, surprise me, make me laugh, make me proud, and you are so worth every frustration and groan and exasperated sigh, because you are my conviction that this is what I was meant to do. And I've never regretted that decision, and it has made my life wonderful and full. So congratulations on finishing this part of your life, and may your decision to have one slice of cake or two be an easy one.
Thank you, Melina. Please welcome Big Sky High School's Senior Assyrian Choir and Sky Blues, directed by Miss Nancy Labby. Please welcome to the stage Superintendent of Missoula County Public Schools, Mark Thane, for the presentation of the class of 2019.
It's truly an honor for me to greet the students of the Big Sky High School class of 2019. By the authority vested in me by the state of Montana and the Montana Office of Public Instruction, I present to you and to the Board of Trustees for Missoula County Public Schools the members of the Big Sky High School class of 2019 as having fulfilled all requirements and obligations to be awarded a diploma from Missoula County Public Schools. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my honor and my privilege to present to you the 2019 graduates of Big Sky High School. Congratulations.
Now for the fun part. Come on down. Peyton Gamble Allen. Christopher Britton Earhart. Quinton Patrick Allen. Dylan Craig Allen. Alexi Leif Anderson. Jason Stephen Armstrong. Sarah Shane Barch. Gabriel Christian Michael Bailey. Mitchell John Ballas. Eagle Medallion Award winner Madison Grace Basil. Kyle Zamoris Bassett. Jesse Faye Beach. Logan Mitchell Beaver. John Norman Biggert IV. Kylie Mae Billingsley. Jaden Christopher Bird. Eagle Medallion Award winner Emma Naomi Blonda. Alina Mihailovna Bobko. Dalton James Beckel. Ethan Daniel Boehner. Sorry, got a little backed up. Just so excited for all of you to get your diplomas. Slow down. Jasmine Hope Bowler. Jared Joseph Bowman. Branson Baker. Eagle Medallion Award winner, Miguel Millán Bravo. Michelle Marie Brinda. Sydney Alturas Britton, Eagle Medallion Award winner. Dylan Jeffrey Brown. Kennedy Raylin Buck. Cherie Mira Busby. Wade Michael Butler. Eagle Medallion Award winner, Bailey Ann Carlson. Eagle Medallion Award winner, Cheyenne Nicole Catley. Zachary James Catley. Madeline Rose Colley. Brianna Lynn Chapman. Nevaeh Lee Shinaldo. Cameron John Christofferson. Alyssa Renee Sissel Hinson. James Mackenzie Clark. Elizabeth Arva Mae Clausen. Lalani Sheen Contos. Hayden Ryan Cook. Carter Reed Corcoran. Mason Alexander Corcoran. Sierra Sky Cornwell. Kylie Lynn Craig. Hayden Dane Elliott Kramer. Connor Patrick Crispin. Eagle Medallion Award winner, Kalani Marie Curran. Olivia May Dowling. Elizabeth Holly D'Amico. Kaylee Ann Davies. Andra Lee Devers. Riley Allen DeBoer. Tyann Ray Deese. Eagle Medallion Award winner, Eileen Ellen DeMont. Yana Veneminovna Denishchich. Nicholas Martin Dedman. Nathaniel Dale Duffin. David Anthony Duvall. Kendall Ray Earl. Tristan Xavier Easterbrooks. Eagle Medallion Award winner, Madison Elise Edwards. Eagle Medallion Award winner McKenna Marie Edwards. Dayton Thomas Evans. Ryan Francis Frenlin. Kendall Stephen Flink. Jocelyn Kelani Flores. Andrew Antonio Flynn Orozco. Chastity Lee Foote. Cheyenne Nicole Foote. Eagle Medallion Award winner Andrew Jeffrey Gardner. Chloe Lewis Gardner. Reese David Gehrig. Trey Braden Good. Tristan Garth Green. Zara Lynn Hafner. Gavin MacDonald Haynes. Lucas Zebulon Shannon Hall. Uriah B. Hardy. Corrigan Scott Harrison. Sonny Theodore Harrison. Zachary Patrick Harvey. Tristan Thomas Harwas. James Robert Helms. Eagle Medallion Award winner Calton Drew Hendrickson. Zane Gabriel Holland. Kaylee Elizabeth Holm. Solange Christine Dakota Holman. Denny Michelle Howard. Noah Edward Wren. Connor Wayne Huff. Austin Marie Hudson. Evangelos Jacob Itzkos. Cameron Michael Johns. Eagle Medallion Award winner Kayla Amber Johnson. Erica Renee Johnson. Ashley Lynn Jones. Keegan Michael Jones. Austin Taylor Jorgensen. Grace Randall Jumpers. Alina Nikolaevna Kashvitz. Jessica Ryan Kern. Anthony Wyatt Kippington. Sierra Taylor Kirk. Cammie Lily Jo Kester. Lauren Kelly Kruger. Christian Dawn LeBaire. Georgianne Taylor Lampman. Christina Lee. Zoe Ada Lewis. Eagle Medallion Award winner McKenna Elise Lichty. Scott Patrick Lilly. Alexandra Yvonne Lynn. Blaze Michael Lorenzo. Cole Jonathan Lucie. Anna Michelle Lupke. Troy Gerald Russell McGee. Caitlin Marie Mahler. Alex Scott Mayer. Emily Brooke Maplethorpe. Dave Dewey Martin. Jack Ronald Martin. Jasper Richard Martinez. Adam John Marks. Sophia Marie Mathis. Alexis Dawn Matthews. Abigail Lee McCleary. Kayla Ann McClure. Cyrus Roland McCombs. Jordan Anthony McDonald. Tylin Marie McGreevy. Reagan Michelle McHugh. Galen Demetrius Dante Medina Lee. Riley Ann Meisinger. Henry Mason Masenko. Jalen Marie Michael. Eagle Medallion Award winner Eloise Hope Mitchell. Haley Nicole Mitchell. Allison Lydia Mockney, Eagle Medallion Award winner. Eagle Medallion Award winner Emma Kathleen Monahan. Sam Moore. Daniel Josiah Moore. Christina Lynn Marinda. Caitlin Mackenzie Morrison. Pachia Kauchapal Mua. Maki Alexander Baralt. Benjamin James Murphy. Zachariah Warren Now. Derek Nicholas Nemetchek. Megan Lee Nicholson. Cameron Lawrence Nissen. Nicholas Meridian Nordby. Whitley Rose Odike. Darian Gigi O'Hearn. Cyrus Joseph Olson. Morgan Ashton Orton. Taylor Lynn Owen. Libby May Panzeri. Kyle Jackson Parker. Zachary Scott Parker. Taylor Jeanette Patton. Emery Jean Paxton. Jordan Emily Pearson. McCoy Alex Perkins. Haley Jade Peterson. Michaela Hope Peterson. Ashton Taylor Petrie. Joshua Warren Leon Pijanowski. Spencer John Poindexter. Olivia Madison Crowley. Darcy Lee Pulliam. Eagle Medallion Award winner Abigail June Roscoe. Gwendolyn Elizabeth Randall. Eagle Medallion Award winner Logan Olivia Rao. Isabella Destiny Reed. James Andrew Reeves. Alex James Robinson. Joseph Michael Robinson. Kalieska Isabel Rada. Eagle Medallion Award winner Catherine Adele Roll. Christopher Lawrence Rosenbaum. Alexandria Juliana Razinga. Mia Marie Sandow. Zachary Warren Sandow. Dylan William Sandry. Forrest William Shackert. Alyssa May Schaefer. Eagle Medallion Award winner, James Hachi Sastad. Dallin James Seibert. Linnell Malia Shepard. Wyatt Lake Shin. Reagan Riley Shu. Anthony James Silviera. Isaac Robert Skillicorn. Chris James Stokely. Donfilia Ray Smith. Michaela Marie Southwick. Christopher Zane Spruill. Kayla Janice Steinmetz. Hattie Holton Stevens. Eagle Medallion Award winner, Sean Michael Stifler. Benjamin Tate Swanson. Eagle Medallion Award winner, Mariah J. Swartz. Gracie Ann Shvedkovich. Eagle Medallion Award winner, Brady Patrick Tavish. Logan Christopher Taylor. Tanner Dylan Taylor. Logan Dakota Ray Teese. Caitlin Michelle Thompson. Jude Wallace Trotter. Christian Ryan Unger. Jaffe Vay. Jaden Andrew Vetter. David George Waltz. Molly Ferris Weigel. Thomas Joseph Wilbur. Celeste Cheyenne Williams. Reese Logan Wilson. Madison Danielle Whitcock. Shane Ryan Woods. Andrew Timothy Yule. Francesca Augustina Zavarelli. Eagle Medallion Award winner, rookie Kate V. Cassidy Louise Fargo.
Hello.
we're done. We rocked. Woo! It's like that. Okay. So, I'm Cassidy Fargo. I was the senior class president of 2019. I personally struggled with what to say for this speech. I was struggling to find the right words to sum up all the great memories and lessons I learned as senior class president at Big Sky High School. I was trying to define high school in a way that could reach every single one of us. Then I came to an epiphany. It is impossible to relate to every single graduating senior today because we all had a different high school experience. Some of you were way off Broadway performers or possibly involved in AG or FFA, perhaps rallying up the crowd with the fight song, or in the Health Science Academy, or maybe you were a superstar athlete. And some of us were just working towards this very day. But whatever your case may be, there is one thing we all have in common. We were all fortunate enough to grow up in the beautiful Missoula Valley and become Big Sky Eagles. As we grow and move on, we will always have our Montana and Big Sky roots built into our upbringing. We will always have our memories of home to share and influence the rest of our lives. Whether that be peacefully floating in the Bitter River with a great group of friends, calmly sitting in a hammock up Blue Mountain, reaching the summit of Mount Sentinel, or going on long, blissful drives under the big Montana sky. Thanks to our support of our friends and especially my family and our fellow Eagles, school became a stable environment, allowing us to grow and mature. Everyone has a different experience in high school, but high school is a time for personal growth and maturity. We have all faced our number of challenges through our senior through freshman years, but it is what we learn from these challenges that made us grow. As this chapter comes to a close, room for personal growth will never stop. Today, we will go our separate ways, but we always will share our roots as Montanans and as Big Sky Eagles.
Okay, so I'm co-senior class president with Cassie, and my name is Brookie. And I would echo everything she said. It is so important to remember where we've come from, but many of us have been ready to leave and be done with high school for quite some time. Thomas Jefferson once said, "When you come to the end of your rope, tie a knot in it and hang on." And I felt like I was hanging on to the end of my rope starting in January. So I'm sure many of you can relate to that feeling. But we hung on, and now we're moving on to the next chapter of our lives. And we're stepping further away from our homes and our families, and we're becoming much more independent. We get to set our own goals. We get to choose what success looks like to us and whether we are going to chase it. In the book Wonder by R.J. Palacio, the principal of the 5th grade says, "The best way to measure success isn't by inches or the number of laps we can now run around a track, or even our grade point averages, though those things are important to be sure. It's what we've done with our time, it's how we've chosen to spend our days, and whose lives we've been able to touch. That, to me, is the greatest measure of success." In high school, I think most of us are guilty of believing that success can be measured by grade point average or number of laps around a track. But as we begin setting new goals for ourselves, whether that's earning a doctorate in psychology or mastering origami, I hope that we make sure that our focus is not on the numbers, but on the difference we can make in ourselves, in each other, and in the world. Thank you.
So, Brookie, there is only one thing left to do. At this time, I would like to invite the class of 2019 to please rise.